Starfield released in September of last year. It's a great game and Bethesda have been supporting this game since launch, adding bug fixes and new features like DLSS 2 support or FSR 3 frame generation support and many other features too. So that's all great. But at the same time, you have to ask questions like, what's going on with Creation Kit? What's going on with official mod support? What's going on with official story DLC, Shattered Space? Let's look into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I would like to talk about Starfield. Now Starfield released last year. It's been like 6 months now since it launched. Bethesda have been working on bug fixes and new stuff, new features. They release new features every couple of weeks, including bug fixes. And I must say that when it comes to bugs, Bethesda is one of more polished games, Bethesda games, when it comes to like bugs and everything, right? Like there's still bugs there, don't get me wrong, but they are not as bad as they used to be in games like Skyrim or previous Bethesda games, really. So it's actually pretty well optimized, and I'm not even talking about performance because some people still complain about that even on PC to this day, and I get it. Like, I mean, that's Bethesda, really. I mean, they never been good when it comes to performance, really. I mean, their engine is more about Bethesda like kind of open world and you can do everything there kind of thing rather than just performance. But anyway, what I really want to talk about today is the content coming for this game. And we know that it's coming because even last year, December, there was this big blog post where they were talking about story DLC, Shattered Space, Creation Kit, official support for mods, right? I mean, I think it's kind of like comes together. I mean, Creation Kit and official mod support. And I know that we've got mods for Starfield already, but these are not officially supported, if you know what I mean. It's not in the Bethesda kind of mod store, if you want to call it like that, I guess. So we still don't know what's going on. And even though they, like a couple of months ago in December, they did say in that blog post that official mod support is on its way in early 2024. Bethesda, that was back then when they said that. Bethesda is planning to release creations, which includes Creation Kit and Exporter. So, and it's March 12th today, and we still don't know really nothing about it, right? I mean, I would say that we kind of passed the beginning of the year, right? Early 2024. So, okay, maybe there's still time, but, are we still getting the creations, like in next couple of weeks? I would imagine that if we did, I mean, we would have heard something about it already, right? So, I mean, I don't know, maybe there's still time and maybe they will release it, soon. I mean, at least hopefully first half of 2024, because let's face it, like mods and the whole creation thing have always been big for Bethesda and Bethesda games, because like Starfield is great. You can spend like hundreds of hours in this game doing stuff and that kind of stuff. But the big thing that Bethesda have, and Todd Howard was always talking about when he spoke about Starfield, was the fact that community will be able to build all kinds of stuff here and then, and all these planets and everything, right? So, I'm really looking forward to see what people can do with this game, really. And, believe me, I'm pretty sure that once the creations will come out and official support for these, mods, then Starfield will grow even bigger, because like it's one thing to play the game and finish and whatever you want to do in that game and complete it. I don't know if you can actually like 100% this game when it comes to like visit every single planet and everything, but at least when it comes to like achievements or stuff that you want to do in this game, I mean, you can play this game multiple times. I guess if you beat that game, what's the mechanism there. Like, I don't really want to spoil anything for people that still didn't play it, but basically you can replay this game, and there's certain thing that happens at the end of each playthrough that kind of allows you to kind of start fresh, but with a certain things, I guess, right? So I'm not really going to go into the details, but anyway, so you can play multiple times, but it's not the same, right? I mean, people are so, there's a lot of people keen on creating these kind of different worlds and that kind of stuff, right? I mean, we've seen that with Skyrim, right? Like, all these kind of, community created stuff was, super interesting, and, people like, that's why still so many people play Skyrim, right? So that's community-driven content and and mods. Another thing I'm very curious about is the Shattered Space. So official the story DLC. We don't really know much about it. I mean, hey, there's going to be more stories and new quests. That's for sure. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's a story DLC. What will it involve? I don't know. Like, we still haven't really heard much about it. I would love some interesting twist on Starborn and everything, right? So, we'll see how that goes. But, by the looks of it, reading the blog, I mean, all they say that it's in development and it's going to arrive sometime next year. I mean, like I said, the blog post is from last year, so they mean 2024, right? So sometime in 2024. So it may be anywhere between now and December, right? Which, to be honest with you, I was hoping for that DLC to release early 2024, especially that Microsoft don't really have anything like game-wise, really. Like, I mean, they haven't really launched anything this year, did they? Right? I can't really think of any games, not any major games, that's for sure. I mean, we are waiting for Hellblade 2, which is coming. When is it coming? May, like middle of May or something like that. So we're still like 2 months away from that game release. So, imagine having that Shattered Space DLC right now or in April, early April. That would give like some extra content for gamers, and I guess that would be kind of cool thing to have before the actual mod support comes in, and before people actually start producing content themselves. Yeah, but it looks like it's not happening, and I mean, it's not happening anytime soon, because like I said, I would love some sort of announcement, but yeah, I don't think that's coming. I don't think that's coming anytime soon. As in, like, I don't think it's coming within next 2-3 months, right? If anything, it may be summertime kind of thing, but I'm not sure if that actually makes sense. I mean, yeah, it's a DLC, but does it really make sense to release it late this year, especially that if you look at some of the games that are coming later this year for Xbox and PC, you know, there's going to be a lot of games coming. I mean, you know, there's Stalker 2 in early September. There's Avowed, you know, late this year, and a couple of other titles, not to mention things like, you know, you know, these smaller games like Battleborn, I think it's Battleborn or Towerborn, sorry, and you know, a couple of other games here and there. So I don't know, like, you know, it feels like we're probably going to get official announcement of Shattered Space DLC in June, when you know, Xbox usually you know, produces their kind of E3 like kind of show. So we'll probably learn more about it. And but you know, like I said, it's just it's weird. And another interesting thing is that I know it's not about Starfield anymore, but like, we haven't really heard anything new about Forza Horizon. Usually we would get new DLC from them, but still nothing now. So I don't know. It's kind of weird, really. Like, it's last year, you know, Xbox, maybe they did not blow us out of the water with their releases last year, but at least they had something last year. They had a couple of games in the that they released in the first half of 2023, but this year it's kind of quiet. Yes, there's games coming later, but like, you know, it would be nice if they kind of spread these games out a little bit more, not just like, let's cram all these games, you know, between September, December, where I get it, like that's when people, you know, usually spends more time at home, and they are more willing to spend on presents and everything. But still, guys, you know, like, I hope that 2025 will be better in this sense, that they will spread these releases out like evenly across months. But you know, this year is, you know, it's still going to be good by the looks of it when it comes to like number of releases, 2024 as a whole. But you know, it's you know, it's been almost 3 months this year and nothing from Xbox so far, right? So it's kind of disappointing. But anyway, guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.